Good morning, friends. Welcome back to our IMST 16 unit class 2. Right? Let me share screen to you all. Okay. In this previous class, we discussed about entrepreneurship development. That is 16 unit, right? So in entrepreneurship development, these are the 10 topics we have. Already we completed the first topic, right? Next, we need to go about requirements of entrepreneur and characteristics. These two, second topic and the fourth topic. Second and the fourth topic. The next class we will discuss the third topic because third topic is very important from our sixth unit. Role or functions of entrepreneurs. Right? Today's class, second topic and the fourth topic. Second and the fourth we need to discuss. Right? So before going to know and discuss these things, understanding once again, entrepreneurship means here we have three words: enterprise, entrepreneur, and entrepreneurship. These are the three magical words. Enterprise means the company. Entrepreneur means the company owner. Entrepreneurship means the company owner or entrepreneur having skills and abilities to run his organization, his enterprise. That type of skills having by the entrepreneur, that type of skills and abilities, knowledge having by the entrepreneur to run his business is called as entrepreneurship, right? Next, we discussed already the entrepreneurial process and we discussed the barriers of the entrepreneur. Now, look at this thing here. Requirements of an entrepreneur and skills of entrepreneur. The second topic and the nature. The fourth topic we need to discuss in this class. So now coming to here, requirement of an entrepreneur. So ఏమేం కావాలి ఒక కంపెనీ ఓనర్ కి, ఒక కంపెనీని స్టార్ట్ చేయడానికి సింప్లీ. So requirements of an entrepreneur to establishment of a new company or new enterprise. So these are the few requirements. So first one, own land or lease land to run the business, right? To establishment of a new business. So own land, every company, every organization, either it may be small or maximum or medium companies, or it may be service organization, or it may be manufacturing organization, they should require, they should need the land. This land may be owned or leased, owned land or leased land. So land is there. So land is required to establishment of an enterprise. This is the first requirement. And second requirement is here having credit facilities. Credit facilities means having funds from equity shareholders, preference shareholders, debentures, bank loans. These are the few sources to have the facilities, to have the financial facilities. So that is called as here credit facilities. So the another requirement is here financial facilities, financial requirements. డబ్బులు కావాలి కదా ఒక బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలంటే. That's why here we need to have the financial facilities. So these financial facilities will come from equity shares, preference shares, debentures, and the bank loans. These are the four different sources we need to have to start a business or to start an enterprise, right? So this is the second requirement. Coming to the third thing here, storage facilities. So storage facilities means simply go down. So raw material storage as well as finished goods storage. Already I told you in the classes. So raw material go down like triangle shape, am I right? So the total raw materials are stored in this raw material go down. From that go down, we can take the materials for the purpose of processing or manufacturing, right? Mission 1, mission 2, mission 3, mission 4, mission 5. These are the different sections or different processes. After completion of total processing, then the goods or materials should send to the finished goods godown, finished goods storage. So every organization or every company should have the storage facilities. So it is another requirement of organizations or enterprises. And next, packaging facilities. Packaging facilities means so the product packaging. Suppose take the example of this mobile. So this mobile packaging, we have a container or a box, right? That box having total information about the product. The type of product packaging is called as a packaging. So we need to have some facilities to pack our finished goods. So it is another requirement of enterprise. Next, training on the skills development about your technical and management aspects. So giving another requirement is here, give the training, effective training to the workers as well as the employees. So skills development about the technical and the management aspects. The management aspects training is here. It training gives to the managers as well as the employees. So here, skill development about technical means giving the training to the laborers or workers, technical training, right? So these are the few requirements of an enterprise and entrepreneur. With the help of these whole things, the company will success, right? And coming to the next thing, skills requirement of an entrepreneur. ఒక చైర్మన్ కి ఒక ఓనర్ కి ఉండాల్సిన స్కిల్స్ ఇవి, రైట్? Look at here. First one, customer acquisitions. So this is the first thing an entrepreneur responsibility to know the customer acquisitions. The responsibility of a chairman or a owner is that customer acquisitions. So simply acquisition means what requirements and what are the necessities and what are the needs and wants having by the customers. We need to know. That type of skill is called as here customer acquisition. Customer ki em kavali? So what are the needs and wants of a customers, right? And what is the behavior and what is the attitude of a customer? We need to know. That is the one of the best and important skill of entrepreneur. That is customer acquisition, right? Next, building functional prototypes. Building, that means develop functional prototypes. So here simply functional prototype means organization structure. Already we discussed in the first unit, I think, second unit, I think. Line organization, line and staff organization. There, authorities and flows from top to bottom. Owners to CEO, general manager. So flows from CEO, general manager to financial department, senior managers, and then junior managers, and then clerical staff, and then office boys. So here authorities flows from top to bottom and responsibilities flows from bottom to top. So here this is the protocol, right? So functional protocol means simply organizational structure. So building means here develop organizational structure. So this type of skill is here functional prototype or develop organizational structure, effective organizational structure. It is another skill of entrepreneur or owner, right? Next, lean startups plus continuous development plans. So it is another skill for continuous development of our organization. It is another skill. So plan for continuous development, plan for continuous profits, plan for continuous sales improvement. So this is about This type of planning is another skill of an entrepreneur. Next, software programming if needed, and creative problem solving. If a company having or company facing some problems, then we need to solve the problems. So solving the problems with creativity is another skill of an entrepreneur, right? Problem solving. Some of the examples of problem solving here: sales down, profits decreasing, right? Competition increasing. So customer attitudes change, customers' preferences and tastes change. These are the different examples of problems. So we need to solve as an entrepreneur or a chairman or a company owner. We need to solve these types of problems with creativity. This type of problem solving is another skill of an entrepreneur, problem solving skills. Next, strategic thinking. So here strategic means a long-term excellent superb plan. Strategic means a long-term excellent superb plan. So to prepare this type of plannings, excellent, extraordinary plannings, and preparation of these types of plans for achieving the targets of the company, that type of thinking is another skill of entrepreneur. So simply strategic thinking for achieve the targets of the company, right? And next, networking. So designing the networking. So here networking, here we have three types of networks: LAN, WAN, MAN. Local area networks, wide area networks, multi-area networks. So we have three types of networks. So plan for these networks. Next, another skill of entrepreneur is time management. Time management, right? So time management is another skill of entrepreneur. Next, design thinking. So designing of a product based upon the customer mindset, customer attitude, and the competition based. So competition and the attitude and the mindset of the customers, we can make a design. So design is here product visibility, height, width, thickness, features, design, color, shape. These all things are considered here designing. So designing of a product is one of the best technique to increase sales and the profits, right? So here design thinking is another skill of an entrepreneur. Next, having the proper communication skills. So communication skills. So here communication means the four skills we have: listening skills, speaking skills, and reading skills, and next writing skills. Well, these are the four types of communication skills we have. Apart from these four, just two are the important: speaking skills and listening skills are very important. So every entrepreneur should have the communication skills. So skills. Next, finance, branding. Next, resilience. Next, sales, efficiencies, curiosity, innovative thinking. Next, fundraising. Next, pitching, smile. These are the another skills of entrepreneurs, right? So these are the physical requirements and these are the skills required of entrepreneurs. Both are the requirements of entrepreneurs, but these are the physical facilities. These are the psychological facilities, psychological skills, psychological requirements of an entrepreneur, right? This is the first topic, and the second topic is today's class is here: nature or characteristics or features of entrepreneurship. So Lakshana. So first one, an economic activity. So economic activity means finance. So here the characteristics or feature of entrepreneur or entrepreneurship is here plan for how much amount we need and how to arrange these funds and how to allocate these funds with effectively. These three things are comes under here economic activity. Once again, I want to repeat. In this economic means finance, money related things. So here, plan for how much amount we need to run our business, to establish our business, and how to arrange these funds to run our business or to establish our business, right? And how to allocate these funds or money to different expenses, how to allocate. This is the third thing. So plan, arrange, and allocate. These three things are concerned here. Economic activity. It was thinking by the entrepreneur, right? It is one of the characteristic. And the second characteristic is here creative activity. Creative. So every entrepreneur should be creative, right? So creative thinking, creative activity. So entrepreneur means itself new small business, innovative business, right? Entrepreneurship enterprise and chinna innovative organizations. So each and every enterprises having the creativity for making innovative products, not the invention products, right? So innovative products. So for making an innovative product, we should have the creativity, right? For designing of a product, and make this product with effectively and create awareness about this product in the mind of the customers and teach them how to use this innovative product, right? So this is the point. Creative thinking is another characteristics of entrepreneur. Next, a purposeful activity. So purposeful, just we need to have a purpose to run the business. So some of the purposes we need to discuss here for establishment of a enterprise is that the main purpose to satisfy the customers, and then another purpose to gain the profits, another purpose to maximize the sales,